Hi guys. So today is the 10th of September. So I'm just trying to get a hanger out my butt. Right. So I just want to talk about yesterday, right? Yesterday for many of my light worker friends was horrendous, right? So I had to go to bed yesterday. It was just I needed to just sleep. So today I got up and I thought, oh, didn't he say, still in that yucky energy? No. I thought, no. Yesterday was enough in your bed, hen. Like literally with any household, if the main person who does everything doesn't do anything. So I thought, right, you're going to have to at least get up. But as soon as I got up and took myself away from that, I thought, no, I'm fine. I'm going to have a bath and then I'm going to get the stuff done that I couldn't manage yesterday. And it made me think about what we are actually experiencing as a civilization just now, right? So yesterday and today, we are still in the 9-9 portal energy now. 9 is about completion, but not ending. So it's cyclic. So then we go next month in October, we're starting again. We're starting fresh and we're moving forwards. What I felt yesterday was a collective dark night of the soul. So I just want you to be super aware of the people around you and super sensitive to what they say or what they feel right now, because many of us have had a long time to integrate these new energies and these new awarenesses, right? So think about when the veil started shifting for you. It was like my reality wasn't the same as everybody else's reality anymore. And that was terrifying. So if you can be the loving hand, the guiding soul and even if I've just had a terrible situation, which I'm not going to go into just now, but I've had to really dig deep to have empathy for some people who are really nasty to me, and I think it's happened so much in my life. People didn't take the time to get to know me. They don't have any interest in what I'm doing, and that's fine. As long as I don't accept that, like I don't accept their opinion as being relevant in my life. And this is where I mean this in the nicest term with other people as well. It's like, so someone might be just at the start of their journey and they might be struggling, and for us to put our opinion instead of saying, this will pass, just go into your garden and chill, or switch off the news, humanity is coming to a new awareness, or, so we're kind of going from our third dimensional bodies directly through fourth, which we've just been through, and now we're coming into like the fifth dimension. Now, the fifth dimensional energy for me is the portal to all areas, and this is why it's so fascinating and why it's so beautiful and why it's so challenging just now, because we've got to let stuff go. We don't have a choice anymore. You won't have a choice. Honestly, I could passionately scream this from my rooftop, but people would actually just be like, oh, what's Kirsty saying now? Do you know what I mean? That's what I've had my whole life. We cannot process through this time without letting go of the energetic baggage. You must, and I'm sorry, that's my bear outside playing with his pal. But I've tried to do the video 3 times now because he's just a noisy little person. But yeah, all this, I hate them, or they hate me, or they said this, or they did that. That's all got to go now. It's got to go now. There's no room for it anymore. It's got to go. And if it doesn't go, you're going to make yourself ill, because your vibration doesn't match the land that you... Oh, hi! Sorry, one of my wee kittens. He always comes when I'm doing a video. Hi, furry birdie. you won't get through, right? So there will, Granny, help your bum. There you go, son. That's, hi. That's my wee baby. One of them, got 4 of them, got 6 of them. I'm even Stephen my glasses up here. So, I kind of, see, animals and kids, they just interfere with everything. Basically, you're going to see people getting confused. They're going to be upset. The anger is going to be one. The injustice, the not being able to process this. I'm sorry, look at my body here. I'm all colours of the body rainbow today. People will not be able to process it. Come on, guys, we've got to dig deep. Dig deep into your heart. Dig deep and find love in every pocket that you've got, right? Because you're going to need it. You are going to need it. But awakening of a civilization like this is happening right now, which is actually spectacular. Then he asked me, I wouldn't have said the same yesterday because I was greeting into my cup of tea yesterday. But it happens cyclic, so layered. So there'll be, let's just put it like a pyramid, right? You'll have your baseline people like myself who've done it before, who still have to come and work through their challenges, mind. Ken, there's nobody gets away on earth scot-free, as they say. I have had to work through all my stuff, but by working through all my stuff, that's helped me to have empathy for others when they're going through it. And I think that's why we do it this way. We go through, there'll be a baseline, maybe 10% of the civilization will awaken first. And that'll be the ones that takes longer, and we get to a point of, I'm not going to say enlightenment, there's a certain level of understanding that we come to help people to transition through this. It's like, for us, we know the world's not real, we know it's an energetic, but people in the 3D physicality are still only conscious, aware of their physicality. They haven't reached that. They'll maybe get little like gut moments where, oh, my gut told me that, or I heard something in my head, but they're not actually tuning into it. That's just probably your souls that are just starting to awaken, and they're just coming into awareness, and they need the ones who've gone through it already. They didn't need somebody standing saying, your government's going to get you, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, share your information wisely, right? Because if you are only concentrating on what's being done to humanity, i.e. vaccines and whatever, then you're still in a layer of that matrix, of that false light matrix, and you still have to transcend through that as well, because that's not the end, that's not the end station, that's not the depot where we get off, okay? We have to just keep going. So I'm basically wanting to talk about the energy yesterday, because I do feel that was a collective dark night, and I will be so interested as to how people are feeling and what they see around them now moving forwards. And it will be good and bad, let me tell you. But that's why you've got to get your big pants on. You've got to get out there, and you've got to have your vibration at a level that doesn't match the negative stuff, so that they're then striving to get where you are, rather than being able to pull you back down to where they are, because that's not going to help anybody. And that's not why we do the layered awakening. We do it so that somebody is completely aware. Maybe I think on earth we live on a need to know basis, and there's just some stuff we didn't need to know, because if I knew what I know now, if I knew that then when I wanted to know it, I think it probably would have just been too much for me to process. So we think that we're somewhere. We want to be somewhere, and we do get there, but I think the awareness kicks in first, and then it transitions through our physicality to manifest into our reality. And that's what, that first thought, that first feeling is just the beginning of it. And then we've got to bring forwards into this reality that new knowing, that new awareness, and that takes time, you know. So basically, the biggest thing is just to be kind. Seriously, guys, be kind to one another. And if somebody is pissing you off, just stay away from them. I had to do it, you know, watching people being nasty to other people because you know they're struggling. But it's still not an energy that I want to or can be around because it just irks me. It irks my energy fields to be around that. So it's about letting people get on and letting them do what they need to do to get to the level of awareness that's going to help them to transition through this portal as well. So I'm hoping I've explained myself right.